Hello, beautiful souls. This is Elena Fouché. One of the things that people ask about a lot is it better to practice for a short period of time or a long period of time? And of course, people are really wondering if when I say, hey, practice for 2 minutes, practice for 5 minutes, is that better or worse than practicing for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or an hour or 2 hours? Of course, we want to know if what we're doing is effective or not. Good question. And I've been doing a lot of short practice lately. Sometimes when I really get into it, I practice for an hour. And lately I've just been doing like 2 minutes, max 5 minutes, I think. I'm not exactly timing. I just have a sense of like, it's between 2 and 5. Short. And one of the things I realized is that, and this is what I often tell people, is, in the beginning, really what we're doing with these really super short practices, like 2 minutes, is we're just creating the habit of practicing every day. And that's just sitting down to practice at all requires a whole bunch of different things to happen that you don't even realize until you start trying to sit down for 2 minutes every day. The example I give a lot is, it's like learning how to lift weights. You don't give someone a 50-pound or 50-kilo weight when they first start. You give them like something tiny, because they need to do things like figure out, do I pick it up like this or like that, or like what do I do? Do I wear these clothes or some other clothes? Should I have music? Should I not have music? Do I want people around? Not people around? What time of day? Do I do it before lunch? After? Right? There are so many things that you don't even realize you need to change or figure out or decide just to sit for 2 minutes every day. So this is the first thing. Really short periods of time help you get used to what's going on, help you understand how you practice, and help you understand all the things in your life that you need to make decisions about and juggle around to sit. Morning, evening, kids, no kids, music, no music, what kind of practice, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So first of all, and this is what I always tell people, 2 minutes is awesome. It's a really good place to start. And actually, it's good to start any habit like that for exactly the same reasons. All right. The other thing that I'm realizing as I'm doing this super short practice lately is that it helps me see how quickly or not I'm able to drop into mindfulness. And what I mean by mindfulness is not clearing my mind, because that is not mindfulness to me. Mindfulness to me is becoming the witness, the observer, right? It's that impartial part of me that can look in and notice and observe all of me, and also my surroundings and what's going on, including my thoughts, including my feelings. So what I mean by that is, how easily is it for me to be in that state of observing, to access that part of myself, and to stay there, right? Regardless of what I'm thinking or feeling or blah, blah, blah. And of course, the days when that's easy to do, then 2 minutes is enough. I'm like, done, I'm there, I take that into the rest of my day. The days when it's not easy to do and I'm really having a hard time being in that state and staying in that state, regardless of what I'm thinking and feeling, like thoughts and feelings and itches and whatever are still happening, and yet I can stay in this state. Okay, the days that I can't do that, 2 minutes is not enough. So there is my new answer for you. I've just evolved my answer. I used to tell people, 2 minutes, fine. And still, I do think 2 minutes is fine, especially in the beginning. And as you grow in your practice, as it gets easier for you to do, then start to notice, is 2 minutes enough for you today? What is your goal? What are you trying to get out of your 2 minutes? And if it's just setting up practices and doing all that juggling, 2 minutes is enough, my friend. If it's to get into that state, or wherever you are in between those two things, is 2 minutes enough today? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. So play with it and decide. And one thing I'll tell you from my own practice, no matter how long I'm practicing, is that some days this amount of time is enough, and some days that amount of time is enough. And it doesn't really matter what I've decided beforehand, it changes. So I know it's not a neat and simple answer, and that's life. And this has really been my experience lately. It's so much fun. So I'm so glad to share that updated thinking and development with you. I hope that helps. Have fun with your 2 minutes or your 10 minutes or whatever you're doing. And, I'd encourage you to think about your goal beforehand and decide, am I there right now or not? And do I want to spend more time today or not? Take care. Have fun. See you next time.